Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Super here and welcome to another Mortal Kombat X video. And before I get started, I just want to say, so I tried to record on Xbox One again, but it's like I'm banned from playing ranked matches on Xbox One. Literally spent 20 minutes today in the queue waiting for one single ranked match, never got one. Yesterday, 20 minutes in the queue waiting for one ranked match, didn't get one. So I'm done trying to record on Xbox One without streaming. So I'm here sitting on my ass. I don't want to play PS4 right now, to be honest with you guys, just because my controller, I don't want it to turn off. Don't want to deal with that headache. So I'm here to do, I guess, a little mini tutorial with Erron Black. And if you guys want to see more tutorials with different characters, leave a like rating on the video, leave a comment, and I will do some more tutorials, because pretty much we're not getting any more updates for MKX anymore. So all the tutorials that I had before were pre-patched, so there's some things that don't apply, but I'm pretty much here to give you guys the absolute basics of a character and show you guys some bread and butter combos, like the best combos that you could do with these characters, at least the ones that I do. So let's get started here with Erron Black. I'm going to focus on Gunslinger because in my opinion it's his best variation and it's the main variation that I play. Erron Black has a lot of really good zoning tools with Gunslinger. He has the coin, which you could, control. You could close to you, medium, or far away, which is really good because if you match it with this and his other low stance, he has the stance upshot that you can use to anti-air. But the best thing about the coin is that it has an incredible amount of hit stun, meaning your opponent is just going to be in the hit animation like if he got hit for a really long time. So there's many times where I hit someone with a coin, and then instead of trying to zone a little bit more or going backwards, what you should do with Erron Black, every time you hit someone with a coin, you should run in, because Erron Black has a really good run speed, as you guys see. And a lot of people underestimate how plus and how much hit stun the coin actually has. So always going for your pressure after you hit someone with a coin, unless of course you're in full screen. It gives you a chance to set up for another stance. But really good zoning, right? Not really good, but decent zoning. So the best tools for Erron Black is definitely a stand 2, which leads into his 2-1-1-2-2, which you guys could see pretty much my buttons right there. So a lot of people have trouble doing the stand 2-1-1-2-2, and the reason is probably because you're not inputting the buttons ahead of time. So you might be trying to do the combo one at a time, which doesn't work for a game like Mortal Kombat X or Injustice. You actually have to input the entire combo ahead of time, and then the combo would just come out. So as you guys see, the combo's not even done yet, but I already inputted all my commands. And just get that into your muscle memory, because you don't want to hit extra buttons after 2-1-2-2, because you're not going to be able to 2-in-1 cancel your string into another string if you press even one extra button. So I'm going to press an extra Y button, and you guys will see I'm not going to be able to cancel it into slide. As you guys see, I pressed an extra button and I'm not able to cancel into slide right there. I pressed the normal 2 buttons and I was able to cancel into slide, because in Mortal Kombat X you have to be precise with your button presses. An extra button can't cancel it, can't cancel it, can't cancel it. So that's why you might be having trouble doing 2-1-2-2, because you have to just press the entire string at once. Not at once, but really fast consecutively before the combo's even done. Before the 3rd hit comes out, I already inputted all the commands. So try doing that. It might take you some time to do, but that's what practice mode is for. Just go in and do your combo. You don't even need to do a special move afterwards. You can just get used to doing a special move afterwards. Do your command grab afterwards. You get a lot of time to input the command grab. So of course you guys know 2-1-2-2 is his best button. He also has a pretty nice stand 1. It's pretty fast, and it goes into 1-1 back 3, which you could cancel into your stand grenade. Really nice, because then you go into your full combo. So another string that is okay, but it's definitely nerfed, is the overhead. Forward 1, this used to be really fast, but now it's actually a lot slower than it used to be. As you guys see, it has a huge wind up. It's 23 frames now, so definitely forward 1-3, you could use it. And then always do the EX Sand grenade, because the EX Sand grenade allows you to keep all of your strings safe on block. And people can armor through them, but this is a way to keep your moves safe on block. Another really good one, of course, and this makes the overhead a little bit more dangerous, is if you're this close. If you're this close, you have the threat of the overhead, and you have the threat of the back 3. You also have the threat of just the raw command grab, which you guys have probably seen me use a lot throughout the course of Mortal Kombat X. Like maybe a jump in raw command grab because people think you're gonna jump in, or they might be expecting a low or something, so they're just blocking there, and you just command grab them. So when you're this close with Erron Black, you have a lot of options. You know, raw command grab, overhead, and low. If you have a bar of meter, always use your EX Sand Grenade. And the best thing about Gunslinger, is that you actually have your stance. So anything you do, you could actually cancel it into your low gunshots, or you cancel it into that if people are respecting it. Of course, you could armor after all of these, but if you don't have meter, you know, you're not really scared of people doing armored launchers anymore. So it's actually that change made Erron Black a little bit more powerful, because for example, if I played versus Tremor, he could do the EX low, launch me for 30%. I'm going to the corner, baby. But now there aren't too many characters that have armored launchers. There's some like Katana, but you have to spend 2 bars of meter, so that's a heavy resource. So definitely in this variation, you always want to cancel your strings into the low gunshot. And if you're scared of the person doing something about the last part of the low gunshot, then you could just cancel it into this. And you can actually combo mid-screen the upshot into the raw overhead. You could do that. That works for a combo. If you're this close, you could actually do back 3-1. This combos into the low shot. So that's another way to get, you know, a 50-50 if you don't have your if you don't have a bar of meter. So you go that, boom. Let's do that again. You could end it that way, it doesn't really matter. You're still plus like 27 with the slide. You could even do, you guys see me a lot, you could jump over after that. You know, you could do this. You guys would probably do it better than I did right there. So those are the best things to do with Erron Black. So let me show you guys some combos here. Mid-screen with Erron Black, you know, like I mentioned, if you do actually get someone with this variation with an overhead or low, this is probably the best combo that you could do, but the timing is a little bit tough. So if you get someone with the overhead, you do that. As you guys see, even I messed it up. But you could actually connect your forward 3 into the like sand explosion, let's just call it that. And you could do it off the low too. And you have to do a run to catch up to your opponent. Like I mentioned, it does take practice. There we go. So that's the best and most damaging combo Erron Black has mid-screen. An easier version is to do your forward 3 into stance, and then you do upshot. So it looks something like this. That is a lot easier to do, and it does 2% less, so it's not that much. Another good thing about Erron Black is his command grab. I'll show you guys. A lot of people wanted me to talk about the command grabs on block, the tick throws. So we'll put them on always. Alright, so there's only pretty much one tick throw that you could do off this string now. There used to be like 4 of them. You could even do it after the entire string finished, which was broken as hell, because then you could do this. It was just dumb. Like pre-patch Erron Black, day 1 Erron Black was just dumb. But now the only time that you could actually get the tick throw is off stand 2-1. And as you guys see, the way you want to get this without messing up is you want to input 2-1-1. So you just want that. Look how fast I input it. It's really fast because the first punches are slow. So once you input that, all you have to do is do the command grab motion and you get it. So that's the way to do that. You know, that's a really powerful command grab. Something you could do to avoid someone jumping out. So I'll show you guys the counters for it. I need to go to the other player. Record. All right. So there's many ways to get out of it. Oops, that's blocked. You could jump over it. You could crouch without blocking. You could backdash it. You could armor through it. You know, so there's a lot of ways to get out of it. And of course, if Erron Black messes up and you like make the right read, and you know that he's gonna want to do that, you could get a full combo, like your max damage combo, because look how much time he's in the animation. He has so much recovery. All right, so let's check out some corner combos here. Reversal mode. No, off. Let's go to the corner. Why did you jump? Why are you jumping? All right, there you go. I accidentally put him. Okay, so pretty much there's only one combo usually. Actually, there's quite a bit of variations that you can do. They all pretty much do the same. But there's one variation that I do with Erron Black all the time, and it might not be the most damaging one, but it's probably the easiest one. So if I do open someone up like this, let's do that again. Stand 4 into the grenade explosion. Stand 3 upshot. Neutral jump punch. 2-1-2-2. And then either caltrops or command grab. Depends if I want to go for a setup or for damage. So let's do it again. Okay, he dropped. So that's pretty much the way the combo looks. There's other ways that you could do this. You could do that. But it's a little bit trickier. Oh, not that. There you go. I actually did a little bit less damage. So that's pretty much the bread and butter combo that I do with Erron Black in the corner. And if you actually get someone on the 2-1-2-1, you could just go right into the stand explosion. You don't need to do the upshot or anything at the start. I mean, you can, but it's better and more damaging to go into the explosion right away. And then, of course, you could do that. Go into this. You could even finish it with back 3-3 into command grab. Also works because sometimes 2-1-2-2 will cause them to like drop out of the combo, and you don't want that. So you could always end your combos in the corner with back 3-3 into command grab. It's another way. That's pretty much it, guys. Another setup you could go for if you want some more plus frames, because if you go with this, your opponent could get up right away. But if you go with this one, you're gonna have a little bit more time before your opponent gets up. Caltrop setups. But for sure, what I like to do is I like to use stand 3 instead of doing a double stand 4, because you guys have seen me do double stand 4, like stand 4 into explosions, stand 4 into that. It does like 1 or 2% more damage, but I find it a lot more consistent to do stand 4 explosion and then a stand 3 upshot. So I'll show you guys again. Bam, bam, and then go into whatever you want. That's 38 already, which is really solid into caltrops that are going to do damage over time. And then you go into your pressure. If your opponent's not respecting it, then you're going to be, you know, in a really good situation because your opponent is going to so you're gonna go with this go into that, you know, stuff like that you could do. And as you guys see, that's a lot of damage just off 1 bar of meter. If you just want to keep it safe, not that. Go into your 2-1-2-2 right away. And look at that chip damage because of the caltrops. Of course, like I mentioned, he could armor through the second or the last part of that, but it's still a ton of damage. Like, let's just check out how much damage. Let's just say you open someone up with a back 3-3, which is his most damaging combo starter. So that's about 50% of his life just off 1 bar of meter if you start off with back 3-3. And if you do EX caltrops, that's even more damage. That's why when it's game closing situations when I know my opponent's going to have around 10%, I like going for EX caltrops if I do have the meter for it. Do not come out. Look at all that chip damage, and it's still going even afterwards. It's so good. It's so good. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for the little basic tutorial with Gunslinger. Also showing you guys like the bread and butter combos that I use. Those are pretty much like the only combos that I use, to be honest with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more, of course, I'll make more, but this was more of a maybe one-time thing. I just wanted to do this because people are always asking me about Erron Black and 2-1-2-2, all that good stuff. Plus, I don't have time to like record a lot of ranked matches today, so I figured I would drop on here and test out this video. So if you guys do enjoy, I'll upload some more. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.